Good morning everybody, welcome back to yet another edition of our YouTube videos. And look what we have today. Ho ho bows. Has nothing to do with Patreon, it's simply my thing. Akkosh bow. I have Akkosh bow since I think almost I started here 5 years ago. And they're amazing. You saw the Turkish Akkosh bow once in a comparison. But you never saw a review of one of my favorite bows of Akkosh, which is this one. And this one we unpack now quickly. Oh, look, it's easy. I like this packaging, Akkosh. That's neat, look. And it's reusable. That's very nice. What you get? Oh, I like the feeling. What you get is a nice red sleeve. So other bow builders, you know, take note. And then what you get is a Chinese design bow. Tarim was, or as far as I read, was a region in southwest China where they found bow designs like this. Look at this nice massive handle, nice limbs. So this is all ash and glass obviously, so it's a laminated bow for the ones who ask. We have slightly reinforcements at the tips and we have extremely long shears in a nice 45, roughly a little more degree angle. Then, oh, you know what, unbox the other ones first, huh? Or shall we simply, shall I show you what else we got quickly? But we don't do a video of this one. Look, I like the packing. It's the best I ever got. It's safe, secure. So, and then Akkosh told me he has now a short sipahi if he shall send me one. So yeah, of course, why not? And this is it then. I'm not sure where the difference is now between the sipahi we already tested, but we will figure out later. That's why. Oh, yeah, we have slightly changes in the design, huh? Slightly modifications in the design. Here we have, I think it's maple or something and ash. Pretty bow, does 30 inches. And it's a 35 pound, I guess, Akkosh bow. Nice one, but not today. And then, surprise, surprise, Akkosh bow builds 3 different kinds of bows: the Turkish, the Tarim, and the Hungarian design bow, obviously, because it's from Hungary. And this one is special because at least he said so, because everybody is going crazy about asymmetrical bows. And then he said, I have no asymmetrical hand bow. If I want to test this one with you, of course. So, oh, look at this one. So now we need to figure. But we will. I think this is the lower. Is it shorter than this one? We need to go in detail with this bow. So I have no information. I only know that it's supposed to be an asymmetrical bow, 35 pounds, and I don't know what the draw length is. The short Hungarian bow, which he is normally building, has a max draw of 31. So we will see. We have nice aggressive red colored shears, but this one, asymmetrical bow, coming soon. The review, I mean. Today, the Tarim. What I liked about the Tarim is, first of all, the clean design, and second of all, this bow does 32 inches. So I can give you a bit more specifications of the Tarim. I wrote it down because, oh no, my brain. The length of the bow, knock to knock, is 140. The string length, I don't know. I should write bigger. So the length of the bow is 140 centimeters. The string length is 129 centimeters. We have a brace height of 17 centimeters, a max throw of 32 inches. I mentioned that already, and this bow is available from 25 to 55 pounds. Let's string it with a step-through method, but of course I really make sure that I don't twist anything, like my students do. But maybe we change it now and we let everyone string the bow through both knees. So look at this one. This was always like a bow has to look for me. The handle is a little, I think the handle grew a bit. Can there be a Kosh? Because I mentioned once that the handle is a little thin. Now it's beefy, so you have something in your hand. Even you shoot a bit off center now, but look at this pretty bow. I always like this one, you know, it's already nice and curly here. And then look what happened when you draw this bow. Huh? Whoa, and it draws. Nothing, 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 nothing. And now here you feel it, it gets hard. Then the last inch is a little, draw curve goes a little up, but it's a pretty, pretty bow. It's not too wobbly, it's straight. But you know, talking is talking, shooting is shooting. I forgot the bow. So, and classification-wise, I would say it's a non-contact siyah bow. So when you see the bow is strung and the string knot or the string loop end does not touch the bow at all, so you only have contact in the nock and alongside the siyah, but the string doesn't stop at the siyah. So this is classification-wise a non-contact siyah bow. Oops. Hold it upside down. So one thing, there is no recommendation about the grain per pound. So that's why we will shoot a few different bows. I hope I can read what I wrote down there. Arrows, not bows. And we start with, I think, what would suit the best. These are my carbon arrows. They are, so 35 pounds at 28 inches and 45 pound at 32. So you see the draw curve goes nice up. Afterwards, it gets a little tough. They are 470 grain, so that means they are 10.4 grain per pound. That would be just nice. So now let's see. You see it nice, of course. So it draws nice, 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 nice. Oops, that was a nice shot. Feels good. So 10 grain out of the box. First shot. When you have a Dacron string on your bow and you shoot your first few times, you might experience a slightly humming and vibration in the string, which mostly always will disappear after a few shots when the string sets properly. But let me see hand choke. Nothing. Slightly hum at the end, but fine. So only to test extremely lightweight ones. They are 340 grain, means 7.6 something. Ooh, these knocks are a little tight. Then you feel vibration in the handle, but it's still okay. But I would not shoot that lightweight arrows. Feel it a little more, not that comfortable, so I'll go with 10 grain. But it draws smooth and it shoots nice. So, next ones on the list, I only have two left, is from Annibale, the streamline ones. Don't know where all my arrows are. They are 560 grain, means 11.6 grain per pound in full draw. Slows it a little down, but I didn't draw fully, most probably. Ah, feels nice too. Yes. And then the heaviest ones, 560 grain with Batur knock, the ones I made last time, would be 12.4 grain or something. There you see the string is a little thick, the knock is quite tough to knock. Now these arrows are weird. Doesn't want to knock. No, these arrows don't fly properly. I don't know what I built there. Nah, I don't feel good. Too heavy. I mean, you get used to it. Yeah, you get used to it. So, and now, the question, or what they always ask me, you know, when you shoot an arrow and the spine is not working and you still shoot tight groups. So, look on the left side. Zzz. Let me focus on it. On the left side, you have the lightweight arrows, 7 point something grain. This is roughly 10 grain, a nice group. These two are the Annibale ones, and they simply don't fly nice. But even here, you can get a group. So, no problem. That's why you can go overly crazy with your spine and your weight, of course. It's nice when it matches, but you know, on the other side, imagine in battle, you run around, run out of arrows, you find some on the floor, you simply pick them up and shoot them. 10 grain, 10 point something grain, perfect weight. So now look at the draw again. Isn't that an amazing looking bow, see? And then here you feel it, 32 inches, and then it's really getting tough. But, not the fastest, doesn't feel that fast, but quite snappy. Does the job, is forgiving. Long limbs, they are not wobbly at all, so it's easy, even for a beginner. And a nice group again. We shoot the lightweight ones. Of course, so now different shooting styles. Of course, you can shoot Mediterranean with this bow. 28 inches. And you can use more lightweight arrows. Boom, chakalaka, boom. I'm not a Mediterranean shooter anymore, but I need to show off again. Zzz. See that? I think this bow will make a good horse bow, because even when you shoot your, I call it now again Kasai style, and somebody asked why Kasai style, because I call it Kasai style, most probably it's the Magyar style or whatever, that you have arrows in your bow hand, as you know, and then you grab your arrows here with this handle, easy, tennis ball. See, easy peasy. No problem. 3 times tennis ball. So then, would this one work here? You know, it's always one of my, if you have to have the arrows on your bow and you want to shoot thumb release. Works. Works. Oops, the last one was a little behind. Works. So no problem. So I shoot mine again. So and then of course all the other styles, be it Turkish, be it my way, be it from a quiver when you get them there and you shoot your Slavic with like Mihai Kozma, no problem. This bow is fun, draws very nice, silent. Let's shoot the lightweight ones again. Yeah, a bit vibration, but still it's not annoying. Then of course they... Nice, let me shoot a heavy one again. Only as a comparison. Yeah, it's nice too. Yeah, once you shoot a few arrows. It's not, there's no No vibration afterwards. You see, it stops directly. There's no humming afterwards. So the limbs directly silence. So very well made. Akosh, very well. You can't handle the truth. So Akosh, very well built. I didn't mention now the materials. Usually he builds them in ash and of course glass lamination. This one is ash and he has maple on the other side. They are pretty, and then he does of course a lot of colorful things and stuff like that. So simply I put the link to his website in the description obviously, and then you can check there directly. Craftsmanship is flawless. Everything is nice, you know, like you know it from some other good Hungarian bow builders, nice and smooth. Everything is smoothed out at the finish, you know, this last mile. He goes it, he is proud of his work, he does a good job, a very good job. But, so, 7.6 grain. Nope, it's not aiming properly, so. Oops, that was a sloppy shot. And it was directly error. 181. Ooh, look. Feels like that, yes. Error. Okay, I shoot them again. Now we shoot 10.4 grain. Madonna error today again, huh? What is? Come on. 170. 171. I get them back and we do that again. Good. 7.4 grains or 6. 7.5. $191 again. Error. But felt the same. And it draws nice to 32 inches, really nice, 194. So now we should 10 grain. 173. 178. Error. So 175, 180 with 10.5 grain, and when you shoot more lightweight, 7 to 8 grain, you have 190 foot per second. Shoot only that you know 12.6 grain. Oh, so slow, doesn't even measure. 159, feels like 160. So you have 160, 165 with 12 grain. It goes straight up. Look at the 13.4 grain, way too heavy, and they wobble like nothing. 153, yeah, doesn't get any better there. These arrows, I hate these arrows. So, I mean, 7 grain is maybe a little too light. I don't know. There is no recommendation by Akosh. Usually I would go with 10 grain. And then you have 180 foot per second on a safe side with a safe draw weight, poundage or weight of the arrow at 32 inches. And the draw experience, oh, it's hot again. So first of all, you have it nice in your hand. Control sideways. It's a little squarish, not too round. It's a bit too straight, maybe for my taste, but at least you can find your comfortable way of where you want to hold it. And I shot a few times with a cutter and now I have scratches there, see? Happens when you shoot cutter, it doesn't happen. So the draw experience from the beginning. Nice, easy, easy, easy. Easy, so 28, easy, 29, 30, 31, 32, and then well, more than. There's a 32. These button knocks a little too. So see there. And it goes okay, and then if it's no stacking. It's no stacking, it's simply the draw curve goes and slightly up. Impressive bow, it's 350 euros here. I don't know how much others will sell it, but you know, here we have always. Yesterday I wanted to order some small gimbal to improve my filming here. And then I checked the shipping costs from Germany, and shipping everywhere, all over the world, whatever, 39, 29, 45 euros, and then Malta, 124 euros. What? That's why Malta is always a little special. That's why I didn't order it now. I told them, listen, then don't ship it with UPS, because it's more than the gimbal is worth. So get another DHL, 30 euros. But it's always like this with shipping here. But back to the bow. For me, this is how a bow should look like. You know, this is what you dream of when you dream of an Asiatic recurve bow. Feels, the draw curve is insane until there. So this is, let me check again, 32 inches, and then it's done. But it's not harsh done. See, 32. And then there's still, goes still a little back. So I would even do 33 inches most probably, but the draw curve goes a little up. When you have an arrow on, you wanna shoot this arrow. I shoot the last one. No arrow is left behind. I sweat. It's hot again in Malta. Katra feels good. Feels really good. So Akash, well done. A really nice bow. For and let me see, stringing and unstringing, when you do it the step through method and you know what you do, straightforward, and the tension is out, so it's not too tricky when you know what you do. If you don't know what to do, give the bow to someone who knows how to, or you know, take this knee method and another one puts a string in. I did a video about that. So you don't harm and don't twist your limbs and you don't break your bow. Akush has no problem. If you just break a bow from him, you get a new one. But, you know, of course, not through your mistake to material failure. Akush, a really nice bow. I like this one. Good for beginners, good for pros, good for horseback. It's lightweight for the power it has. It's not too long. It's a non-contact bow. It's like, you know, like Han Wind or something from Mariner. Draws really nice. This is, look, this goes back here, builds up steadily until there, and then here it's done. But there, and all this range here, whatever you shoot, 28, 29, 30, 31, it feels always good. This bow wants to bend. You know, we had other bows that simply feel like, I don't want to bend. This one wants to bend. Say, give it to me. So, well done, Akash. Pretty bow, completely worth it for this price. You saw the speed, you saw what you have to see. Yeah, okay, it's a little, here you see the little, so you need to take care a bit that you don't put too much force on your bow and you don't twist it, but it's straight, it's no problem. But sometimes better check if the limbs are still straight, you know, and then straighten them, bring them back in line. So what? So, that was that. Next one will be the short sipahi. Yes, I call it again short sipahi. You know, we don't have to invent some names for bows. It's a short sipahi bow by Akush bow then, like we have a short sipahi bow from Malta Archery, which he named an Akinji. And then we will have this, he said, asymmetrical Hungarian bow. It's a short Hungarian bow. I need to check first. I don't have information about this one, if it's asymmetric and how much and whatever. But, yeah, as usual, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.